We, just to take a few words on the chairman, Senate Committee on Youth Development and Engagement, Senator Yemi Adaramodu. Senator Yemi Adaramodu is from Ekiti State, and he represents the people of Ekiti South Senatorial District in Southwest region of Nigeria. He's representing the Ekiti South Senatorial District in the 10th Senate of the ticket on the All Progressive Party. Senator Adaramodu major political career began with councillor then. Chairman. Okay, you see? Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for you. Of the Ekiti Southwest local government at the age of 29. Please, another beautiful round of applause for you. Later, he got appointment as the chief of staff to the governor of Ekiti State. Another big round of applause for him. After that, he was elected to the Federal House of Representatives and he served as visionary leader with impeccable character. Visionary leader with impeccable character. Is that you are not looking? A talk and do. A talk and do. Who keeps to his word? Keep clapping there. Who keeps to his word? I never say what before.
Oui. Anymore. So you want to go to anywhere nowadays and you say you want to wait till the cock crows. The cock might crow 11 years. And that will be too far for you. Before you get there, somebody who does not wait for that would have gotten it. Yes, that's my leader, the deputy chief whip of the Senate, Senator Peter. Come forward. You want to do this. You want to come forward. Come forward. Sit down. Sit down. The next year, my colleague that is there is in Italy. He was chief of staff in Ogun State, while I was chief of staff in Ekiti State. We started school almost the same time and finished school almost the same time. We are in the same place almost the same time and maybe God will allow us to finish very well. Have you? Can you go? Yes. Now, that senator, this guy they also. Don't worry. We call him SES, SAS. Not the NSAS thing. This house does not have R. This house is SAS. Yes, sir. Salisu. Abolabi. Of the sector where civilization almost started. When you talk of Kwat, when you talk of the Townsend, they were the ones that started. When you talk about the first one to even drive a vehicle, Mama Rasom Kuti, when talking about that woman who emancipated women and that gave birth to feminism today, they started it. But we have already overtaken them from Ekiti now. And my brother is from a boy. I will let them just greet you. just one minute. Then I will now cap the greeting with 30 seconds. Because we don't like to talk too much. Today, yes. No one is giving microphone to a politician. There's that kind of tendency, that kind of instinct, which is very, very primordial, congenial, and organic in him. So keep talk. But today we are not going to do that so that we don't become TikTok or photography. Yes, we matter for Matthias now. I mean, should you have steez? We will get out. We will get out. So don't be you alone get steez, yo. We get out well, yo. I mean, even if you want to go out because that room, you want to go to a play for house. So I mean, you will get that 3 weeks. You want to go by dinner. Everything will of our Senate, the very uncommon Senate, that is 10% of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I want you to just acknowledge my soulmates, our colleagues. Yes, we were core membership alumnus. Exactly. So, Abi, Kadigo, Indigo, Cheruyeyi, other people, any of you. Huh? Seriously? So,
thank you, my chairman. You know, I was like you just exactly 60 years ago when I did my youth service in Ogun State, very popular Ogun State, and I passed out 2009. Today, I'm a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank God that did it for me, we do it for you. Let me appreciate very sincerely the performing chairman, Senate Committee on Youth Development, Senator Adere Modu, very youthful at heart and youthful in action too. Can you clap for him? Another senator that is here with us is Senator Sass, Chairman, Senate Committee on ICT, my beloved brother who supported me to ascend to the position of Principal Officer in the 10th Senate. I must recognize the State Coordinator, of course, other members of the National Assembly here. I learned that some members of House of Reps are here. Yes. The State Coordinator of NYC Nasarawa State, our security chiefs led by the Army Commandant, a very able young officer, I salute you. My fellow corps members, because I'm still one of you, the spirit is still in me. First and foremost, I want to appreciate the federal government of Nigeria, the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for sustaining this beautiful program of NYSC. I say so because this is one of the national programs that is still reminding all of us that we are one Nigeria, we are one people of the same descendants called Nigeria. Because outside NYC, there are no other programs that are reminding the younger ones that Nigeria should be put first. And I'm telling you here today, as you pass out into the world, put Nigeria first. The future of this country lies in your hand. Do not join those that condemn our country, Nigeria. Something good will come out of Nigeria by your support. We are blessed, reaching over 300 million people. We are the biggest in Africa, but our problem today is nothing but corruption. And it is the younger generation that will heal our country of this sickness called corruption. So as you proceed to your place of primary assignment, be a different person. Tell yourself that I'm not going to be corrupt. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do as a corps member, in knowledge of the fact that it is your attitude that will determine your attitude. I told you I passed out 209, but from then I've never been idle. I've been working hard. I'm a lawyer. I went into legal practice. I didn't wait for white collar job. I started doing something. From doing something, some people spotted me and gave me political position. Today I'm your mouth in the 10th Senate. So the prize for greatness is to do the right thing. Not minding what is involved, not minding the good before you. Insist on doing the right thing. When you do this, God will elevate you beyond the imagination. May God bless you. May God protect you as you go about to your place of primary assignment. So long, Nigeria. Thank you. Well, good afternoon to all of us. And I respect the protocols already established, and I start with the chairman of Senate Committee on Youth Development, my very good brother, Senator Yemi Adaramodu, the Deputy Whip of the Senate, Senator Wemboyi, and of course the members of the House of Representatives who are here, and of course the leadership of the NYC from the State Director to Corps Commanders. I need to call your attention to two things. Youth Compass, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, sir. Let me call your attention to two things, and I will deliver my message, 3 elements in 1 minute after. Number one, do you know that by coincidence, my two colleagues, the chairman of Senate Committee on Youth Development and the Deputy Chief Whip of the Senate, the two of them served in my state at different times, Ogun State. That's one coincidence. By coincidence again, the three of us represent 3 different senatorial districts that are almost synonymous with Nigeria. The chairman of Senate Committee on Youth Development represents Ekiti South Senatorial District. The Deputy Chief Whip represents Ebonyi North. I represent Ogun Central. So from north to central to south, all of you here represent Nigeria as a whole. But now 3 elements I'd like to leave with you. This is the second event in the last 48 hours that brought very beautiful nostalgia and reminiscences of my service, and I served 39 years ago in 1986. And just yesterday, on Sunday, I went to Kaduna State for a different function. And I run through my list as I normally do when I go to every state of the country, and I've been to all the 36 states and FCT. So when I go to any state of the federation, I run through my phone. And when I save names on my phone, I put the state there. And as I run through my phone, I saw Ishwadi Idris, Kaduna State, and where did I meet him? I met him in the NYC camp, Federal College of Education, Akoka, in 1986. And as I called him up, he came to pick me at the airport, took me to his house, gave me something lunch, and housed me. That is the benefit of networking. So the first element of my admonition to you is be deliberate in building your network. Because your network is actually your net worth. So deliberate. I joined that 48 hours ago. I told you I started in 1986. That is 39 years ago. If I run through my phone here now, I would know somebody in Kefi that was also part of my network. So number one thing, be deliberate. Don't let it happen by default. Be deliberate in building your network. Move around, not from people from your zone, not people from your state. Move around and build your network so that 39 years from now, I can see some of you as senators, some of you as governors, and some of you as presidents. And therefore, you can also run through your phone I know someone that you met in our YSA camp. The second thing I'd like to say to you, after you build your network, it is also to shatter the stereotypes. Also, be deliberate. And I'll tell you a simple incident that happened while we're here today. When we arrived here today, our beautiful state coordinator, somebody as a gesture of greeting wanted to shake her, but I know she wasn't going to shake hands. If you don't understand the context, you might think she was not being polite, but if you deliberately understand the context, you know that as a Muslim woman, she may not want to shake hands. So the second point is break the stereotypes, get to know other people from other parts of the country, know their cultures, know what drives them, know what motivates them, and last but not the least, don't join the army of people that run down Nigeria. Don't join people who don't see any positive thing about Nigeria. Where we are now, country is beautiful, lush green trees, beautiful shades. Your language becomes your reality. If you say nice things about Nigeria, Nigeria will be nice to you. If your language about Nigeria is bad, Nigeria will be bad to you. Some people will see beautiful gathering, some will see mosquitoes biting them. Your language becomes your reality. And finally, those of you who are managing these lovely Nigerians, Bola Tinubu does not have the privilege that you have, the president. No Nigerian has the opportunity of having 2,005 Nigerians going through them in 3 weeks, shaping their future, shaping their narrative about Nigeria, and everything of it. Just therefore, I don't prefer from the Are you not happy? Yes. Those people at the back, are they Plateau Zero? They are not happy. Yes, Plateau 9.
We are here, sir.
Plateau.
Yes,
I don't know how to do that. We are the home of Plateau. Plateau City. You know, they are still not up to 3 and 5, 8. They are not up to 9.
yes, sir.
You are doing that two together. Don't worry. You know, the thing is this. Those of us who reported very late to camp, you've heard tonight. You would have came early. There are 1, 2, 3. Well, you can see, you can hear. I don't have much to add. The one thing you can see now is that they are youthful in everything. They can stand up here 3 hours while you are sitting down, and they are not complaining of leg ache. Say that. They have faith. Their network has not failed. Your network will not fail.
Amen.
My friend said, network. But when you are going to network, you are going to choose a good network that is not going to have hiccups. There are so many networks that we have hiccups. It is going to be, this number is not, because it will later. But that's not going to be our own portion. Come on, we! Yes, my dear sister, the state coordinator, I want to salute you. When I was here last, that was when I was in the House of Representatives about 3 or 4 years ago. And my deputy then, my brother Ali Emisha, he was my deputy in the House of Representatives when I was chairman of the House Committee on Youth Development. To talk about networking, since then our network together has never failed. Now he's back in the House of Representatives and I'm in the Senate. And we are still relating. And when I told him, when he knew that I was coming to his state, he's from Nasarawa. Nasarawa is going to do at the, and so on and so on.
When he knew that I'll be coming, he said, I am going with you to show you that we have a joint decision that Nigeria must move forward. And when we talk about moving forward, we have to move forward through you. Because you are the wheels of the progress of the nation. If the wheels are punctured, no movement, no motion. The time to be there is movement without motion. But this time around, there won't be any movement, there won't be any motion. And like I said when they say leaders of tomorrow, I always ask, when is that tomorrow? Today is the tomorrow. Like my sister said, I became chairman. It was just about 4 months for me to clock 29 when I became chairman of the local government. I was a ambassador, like majority of us here. Not me inclusive, as elders, you know we are colleagues. Yes, I did. Not violated by whoever. But because I have the attitude, so I have to rise according to the attitude that puts me into that altitude. I'm recommending it to you. Then I have said that I'm not going to talk. Today, I want to commend the management of NYC in Nasarawa State. When I came that time, about 3-4 years back, this camp was one of the neatest, disciplined, and best in Nigeria. Today, we came to come here to see whether it has degenerated, but it is rising and rising to the high side. And I can see, and you, my co-members, the enthusiasm can be read, can be felt. It's very palpable, very sticky. Something that is not elusive, it's not corrosive, it's not evaporating at all. It is condensing. I'm saying, kudos to the team, kudos to the disciplined co-members. Because the first thing for you to have in life is self-discipline. Once you have it, like the Holy Book will say, seek ye the kingdom of God, no that thing shall be added. But when we talk about the psychological and philosophical books, when you are self-disciplined, all other things shall be added. So I can see the discipline here. And I've gone through the very realistic literature that the state coordinator has put together. And I'm very happy, we are very delighted that the state government is doing something very reasonable here, like the provision of the 2,000 capacity hall for the NYC Nasarawa State. And you find out that even the FCT, that some of the co-members, mobilized co-members, some will even have their orientation here in Nasarawa. That shows how important and strategic this place is. And for us, as the committee, a lot is now going on with the scheme. One, the Senate and the House of Representatives, they have done all what is necessary on the bill that is going to transmute the NYC scheme to an NYC trust fund. And they have been on it for the past 5 years. But it is good news to eradicate that we have done everything to be done on it. And very soon, Mr. President, who is very serious, making sure that Nigerian youths make the best out of the scheme of things in the nation. We are sent to it. And by that time, the issue of camp, developing the camp, making the camp very conducive, better than all of them are now, training of our staff, then your side, then your chosen career, which we don't want to pigeonhole to only seeking for white collar jobs anymore. And by that time, because we call it trust fund, when you are graduating, and luckily, it's going to happen down your time, when we are graduating from the NYC, it is either the government will give you what will make you to stand on your own. And when I say what will make you to stand on your own, it's not pretense, it's not small thing. What will make you to stand on your own? Meaning, because whenever we go to the camps, within 1 week or 2 weeks, or you be in the camps, when we see what you use your hand and brains to do, I decide it's very amazing. It's quite very amazing. Very amazing. So because of that, the federal government, through this deal, which is going to become law very soon, is going to assist the NYC through the NYC Trust Fund to make sure that core members, they now become very functional to themselves and very functional to the society and to Nigeria as a whole. Give that as its space. The 2025 budget has just been done by the National Assembly. The last leg of the crucibles will be performed before the end of this week, and then this will be transmitted to Mr. President for assent, and immediately it is assented to. The issue of feeding, which my sister spoke about in the presentation, has already been enhanced